Have you ever found yourself in the company of someone who seems to sap your vitality, manipulate your feelings, or leave a trail of turmoil wherever they go? Unfortunately, evil isn't just a concept from ancient tales or cinematic thrillers. It's very real, present in our daily lives, and often operates with a subtlety that can be unnerving. But fear not, with a bit of awareness, you can identify the warning signs and shield yourself from such toxicity. Evil individuals don't come with horns or tails, but their actions speak volumes about their true intentions. They manipulate, destroy, and exploit your kindness for their gain. The good news is, you don't need to be a detective to spot them. Ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca have left us with timeless wisdom on recognizing evil and protecting ourselves from it. In this video, I'll reveal 10 unmistakable signs that you're dealing with someone malevolent. Signs you cannot afford to ignore. These insights will empower you to preserve your peace and safeguard your energy. So, let's dive in and learn how to navigate life with clarity and confidence. Are you ready? Let's begin. Sign 1. Constant manipulation. Seneca once remarked, "He who has many fears also has many things to manipulate." This isn't just a philosophical observation, but a cautionary tale about the manipulative prowess of those with ill intent. These people don't thrive on integrity. Instead, they flourish by twisting reality, making lies their most potent weapon. I recall a time when I worked with a colleague whom I initially trusted. He was adept at showering me with praise in public, making me feel appreciated and valued. However, behind closed doors, he was quietly spinning narratives that undermined my work, exaggerating my minor errors into significant issues for our superiors. When I confronted him, he smoothly claimed he was only helping me improve, leading me to question my own competence. Was I truly at fault? This is how manipulation works. It disorients and erodes your self-confidence. Manipulators do not build relationships on trust or honesty. They exploit your vulnerabilities to gain control, convincing you of your need for their guidance. Stoic philosophy teaches us that the antidote to manipulation is clarity and self-control. A virtuous person leads you towards independence, not dependency. If someone consistently pushes you to follow their lead, ignoring your boundaries or autonomy, it's a clear signal to retreat. Remember Epictetus's wisdom: no man is free who is not master of himself. By refusing to engage in their manipulative games, you reclaim your autonomy over your thoughts and actions. Sign 2. A mask of charm. Epictetus warned us that appearances, no matter how dazzling, often conceal deeper truths. Have you met someone whose charm seemed almost too perfect, like a character from a film? Their smile, their words, their ability to make you feel uniquely special, all part of a well-orchestrated performance. Charm, when genuine, is a beautiful thing that fosters connections, builds trust, and nurtures relationships. However, in the hands of those with sinister motives, charm becomes a deadly tool. They know how to enchant you, disarm you with eloquence, and pose as your best friend, ideal partner, or wise mentor. Yet their charm is superficial, a veneer hiding selfishness, deceit, and manipulation. Marcus Aurelius noted, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Watch how they behave when they're not in the spotlight. Observe their treatment of those who cannot benefit them." Words might be beautifully crafted, but actions reveal the truest character. I once had a friend who was the epitome of charm, showering people with compliments to make them feel special. But over time I saw his praise was calculated, a means to an end. Once he no longer gained from the relationship, he distanced himself, often speaking ill of those he once praised. To break free from this enchantment, trust your instincts if you feel charmed yet uneasy. Stoicism teaches that truth doesn't require a mask. Genuine kindness shines without pretense. Look beyond the surface to find the reality beneath. Sign 3. Lies without conscience. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Nothing should be done if it isn't right, and nothing should be said if it isn't true." For truly malevolent individuals, the truth is merely an inconvenience. Their lies are not accidental, they're deliberate, crafted to gain power, evade responsibility, or distort your perception. Picture a friend who spins tales of personal heroism over projects where their involvement was minimal or non-existent. When confronted, instead of admitting the truth, She deflects by muddling the situation with unrelated details. This is the modus operandi of master manipulators. They make you question your memory and judgment, slowly eroding your grasp on reality. They exploit your uncertainty to assert control over the narrative. Their lies require constant maintenance, unlike the resilient truth which stands firm without support. To protect yourself, note the inconsistencies in their stories, especially under pressure. Are their actions in line with their words? Stoic philosophy urges us to trust actions over claims. When you see a mismatch, demand transparency and set boundaries. Honesty is the bedrock of any relationship, reflecting integrity. When you encounter a person who lies without conscience, stand firm, focus on their actions and safeguard yourself from their deceit. Sign 4. Lack of empathy. Seneca observed that humans are inherently social beings, not meant to live only for themselves. Empathy is the bridge that connects us, sharing in each other's joys and sorrows. Yet, for those with malevolent tendencies, others are merely pawns in their self-serving games. They show no genuine care unless it serves their agenda. The absence of empathy isn't just a character flaw, it's a clear indicator of a hollow soul. Imagine sharing a personal struggle with someone expecting support, only to have them one-up your pain with their own, dismissing your vulnerability. This isn't an anomaly, but a pattern where they're unwilling or unable to step out of their own interests to connect with your experience. Their detachment shows in a chilling indifference or even joy at others' misfortunes. Empathy is crucial for meaningful relationships. Without it, interactions are transactional and emotionally draining. Malicious individuals use this lack of empathy to further their selfish goals, feigning compassion when beneficial but revealing their apathy when it's not. Marcus Aurelius suggested, "No more arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." When faced with such indifference, establish firm boundaries, protect your peace, and seek connections built on mutual respect and understanding. True connection is based on empathy, not exploitation. Sign 5. The hunger for control. For an evil person, control isn't just a trait, it's their lifeline. They seek to dominate everything around them, from relationships to your very thoughts. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "Your mind is under your control, not external circumstances." Understanding this gives you power, but this is exactly what manipulative people aim to undermine. They know that controlling your mind means controlling your life. I once encountered someone who seemed trustworthy, offering thoughtful advice that appeared helpful. Over time, however, they began to subtly undermine my decisions, making me doubt my capabilities and suggesting I needed their guidance for any success. They convinced me to step back from a project I was passionate about, claiming I wasn't ready, all while positioning themselves to take the lead. This isn't about helping, it's about keeping you dependent. They don't want you to grow, they want you to remain within their control, using guilt, shame, or flattery to ensure it. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life, achieved by not being controlled by external events." Recognize this manipulation for what it is, and use your values as your compass. Autonomy is your greatest asset, and no one should take it from you. True friends empower your decisions and growth, not restrict them. Sign 6. Blame games and deflection. Seneca noted that people often prefer trust over judgment, which is precisely what manipulative individuals exploit. They never take responsibility, instead crafting narratives where they are the victims, shifting blame to others or external factors. This not only avoids consequences but transfers the burden to you. Imagine working on a project where every mistake is someone else's fault, never acknowledging their own errors but criticizing your methods. This pattern of blame and deflection is designed to make you doubt yourself while they escape accountability. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the truth needs no justification, while lies require constant support. When encountering such behavior, keep an objective perspective, stick to facts, and question false claims. By demanding clarity, you protect yourself from their psychological games and uphold your integrity. Establishing boundaries and refusing to engage in their narratives are key to not falling into their trap. Sign 7. The pleasure of pain. One of the darkest traits of malevolent people is their joy in others' suffering. Epictetus advised associating with those who make you better, But these individuals thrive on degradation, finding pleasure in pain. This toxic enjoyment might start subtly, with sarcastic comments or smirks at someone's misfortune, revealing over time their true nature. They don't aim for personal growth through merit, but by diminishing others. I knew someone who relished in recounting others' failures with glee, using it to feel superior. Seneca said, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity." But for these people, adversity is a weapon, not a lesson. Their satisfaction comes from others' downfall, feeding their insecure egos. To combat this, protect your self-worth, choosing relationships that encourage growth. Recognize the signs of their pleasure in others' pain and move away from such influences towards those who truly support your development. Sign 8. Isolation as a weapon. Marcus Aurelius observed that our strength lies in cooperation and unity. However, malevolent people understand that by isolating you, they control you more easily. They might subtly criticize your friends or family, sowing seeds of doubt to detach you from your support system. I experienced this with a friend who, under the guise of concern, slowly separated me from those who supported me, making me feel misunderstood by everyone else but her. This isolation tactic is deliberate, aiming to make you dependent on them. But remember, true strength comes from connections. If you feel increasingly lonely or detached, reassess your situation. Reach out to those you trust, for in genuine relationships lies your resilience. Stoicism teaches we are meant for community. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Sign 9. Jealousy in disguise. Envy, as Seneca called it, is the ulcer of the soul, and when hidden behind concern or goodwill, it's particularly dangerous. These individuals can't bear your success, using seemingly benevolent advice to undermine your confidence. I had a friend who, after my big project, suggested I could do better, masking her jealousy as encouragement. Such false compliments are laced with doubt, not to uplift but to belittle. They might say, "You did well," but always adding a condition to your achievement. Stoicism encourages trusting your intuition. If praise feels off, look deeper. Surround yourself with those who genuinely celebrate your success, not those who secretly wish to dim your light. Sign 10. The unrepentant heart. Finally, the most telling sign of an evil person is their refusal to acknowledge or amend their wrongdoing. Marcus Aurelius taught the importance of self-improvement over debating what a good person should be. Yet these individuals cling to harmful behaviors, never admitting fault or seeking to repair the damage they've caused. They live in denial, always with an excuse. When faced with someone who consistently justifies their actions, avoids responsibility, and shows no desire to change, it's time to reflect. Protect yourself from such toxic relationships by focusing on those who show courage in self-reflection and strive for betterment. In conclusion, awareness is your shield against the chaos evil can bring. By understanding these signs, you not only protect your peace, but also maintain your clarity and confidence. Marcus Aurelius taught that mastering your mind is your greatest strength. Don't let toxic individuals invade your mental space. Set boundaries, stand firm, and let your light shine, for it is what they fear most. If you found this guide helpful, like, subscribe, and comment. I see the signs to show you're ready to protect yourself. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video where we continue to grow in wisdom.